Da da da. Did bluk 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 bluk. Ah. Hmm. What the fuck is this? Okay. Am I actually? Is this a live service or is this just a single player? Where do you want me to go? Yes. Okay. I will do that. Oh fuck! This mouse is fucking slow. Maybe I should also change the fucking graphic settings. Oh, oops. Max FPS unlimited. Uh, why so many games? Not so many. This is the same game I have seen that actually like in the what? Can I turn? What? Yes. And show FPS. Yes. It don't want DirectX 12 before it's closed because the XVK don't support DirectX 12. So let's try this. I'm gonna close the game. Gonna open it is in Wine 3D3 because I cannot remember what the command for put for Vulkan. What? Do you really want to leave? Yes. You will have to do it the hard way. Um, let's try to open this in Proton and see if I can, or Proton say, in Vulkan or Wine 3D3. So we support DirectX 12 and this game supports DirectX 12. But the problem is many games when you want DirectX 12, it actually give you a lot of low FPS because Proton is not really there yet to completely support DirectX 12. Not in every game anyway. Like also sometime if I used 2612 version of Frozen, then I don't have any manga hood overlay, and I'm not 100%. Ooh, it's Vulcan even. They're not even wine. Vulcan 3 That's nice. Support Vulcan. Vulcan. Yeah, Vulcan 3 with this 2612 supported. That's nice. If they don't have a Vulcan support, then they want the version called Wine 3D3. And both can really uh, pull the FPS down, but they don't look like it does that now. I really want to see if this running DirectX 12 is. I think it is. It is. They should be. It should be. Okay. Yeah. Confirm. And whether one Vulkan 3D3 when they support DirectX 12. But one thing I noticed. not always when you're running Vulkan or you're running I keep saying Proton, OpenGL, it don't make a cache file for the DXVAK, which is kind of irritating, and that's sometimes why I don't really want the Vulkan or OpenGL, especially OpenGL. The funny thing is, OpenGL is good, depending when it's not good. I always want DXVK. But when DSQK is really bad, then I want to run OpenGL because sometimes OpenGL actually want better, but most of the time they actually don't. For the they crash. Maybe they don't like running DualXX12. Maybe it really don't like to run DualXX12. Let's try again. Maybe this was just one of. I don't even know if it was okay. It was just I didn't know OBS really could find the window because last time I did this, it didn't. Let's try again. If it's gonna crash again, then I'm just gonna run DXVK, even though it only support DualXX11. But I guess that's better than nothing. I guess that's better than nothing. Also, is this really a single player or is this a live server? I kind of confused by that point. Maybe I should make a completely new game. Should I try that? Maybe I cannot even start the game. What the fuck? Does Will hate the DualXX12 that much? Does it really hate DualXX12 that much? Havana Club. Havana Club 7 is a marriage of characterful worms each age for a minimum of 7 years. Uniquely, every time we make it, a potion is returned to the barrel for several more years. This extra age worm is then added back to the future batch of Heaven Club in uh, 7 Club 7 in a circle of conscious aging, the respectful of multi-layer warmth that can be enjoyed neat with your own twist. I like have a club. They're really good when it comes to warm. It's not to taste too much of what's called sprit. Isn't that called the same in English? You don't take too much of alcohol. I like one of the reasons I drink warm, especially dark warm, is because they have this sweet taste, and the sweeter the taste for me, the better. I don't want to taste it. I don't drink warm because of the taste. Believe me on that. I drink warm because I want the effect, nothing else. So the sweeter it is, the better it is. I think I'm gonna crash again. I just gonna want a DXVK then. Yeah, I think I'm gonna crash again. At least I got a little further this time. Yeah. I just gonna want a DX3K then. I don't think it. For some reason, they don't support DualXX 12. Not really sure why. I could try to run it in Wine 7.4. The only Wine, not the Proton, but Wine 7.4, and see if that will have. It's still running Vulkan. Maybe it's because I switched it to DualXX 12. Now I. Okay, let's try again. See if they can first this time. This time I took away the setting for wine 3D3. Maybe that fuck up the game. I don't think it did. If it do it again, I'm gonna go back to do XX 11 version of the game instead of do XX 12. It's gonna crash. Gonna crash right here. Yeah. But the problem is, how do I change it back if I cannot even get into the settings? How do I change it back if I cannot even get into the settings? I need to get past this, get into the settings. Either that or I have to try to go into... We're gonna crash again. No. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Can I go in and we set the... Let's see here. The normal have a... No, that's bad lie. It used bad lie. What the fuck, man? Bad lie was back from Battlefield 2. I don't personally like bad lie. His whole properties was that. That was not what I was looking for. Maybe I should just delete the prospect binary content plugin. What does that plugins? Ooh, nice. All the features here. Peaks. Why does it have a Vulkan cache in the binary folder? I mean, what the? That's weird. That's weird. Maybe Steam downloaded that when I downloaded the game, but it doesn't really help me for some reason. Huh? Open NXR loader DLL. Media. No, I don't see any config files. Then it should be that one. Nah, I don't see any config files. So just gonna delete the... So I need to do verify. They should reset the settings. What I would say verify files. Let's see if it does. That's really irritating actually. That's actually really irritating. Why cannot that should be as what is I say for it? Config. Nope. What do we call that folder? If we have to call it something. It should be in here if it should be anywhere. It's not. And why does the game run on Unreal? I hate Unreal. I don't know why I really hate it. I just hate it. Every time I have play an Unreal game, it either really power hungry or it just crashes. And also they made for controller out the bat. That means people can use controller with the game without then do any settings. And many people don't do any settings for the controller, so many time the controller it's just fucked. Oh, hair fader. Really irritating. I cannot find the config. I think this is the first time I have seen a game without a config. File. That's fonts. Binary third party when plugin programs. Metadata. Result properties. Game map login plus game map blah 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 blah. It should be this one. It should be any, but it's not. Binary. Nothing in here. Just a cache file. Then we have the loading screen, which is kind of cool. At least it's MPV files. MPV, I say MP4 files. With MP4 files, not like a movie maker or some kind of XDVX files that need special, what they call the special, oops, I didn't mean to put the measure file there. By accident, I've copied the measure file into the, or gateway to the measure file into a folder. It's so long to delete it now, whatever. Oh yeah. Okay, let's try to start the game again. If that doesn't help, then I'm gonna try to delete the Proton folder or Wine folder or whatever you call them. That didn't help. I'm not gonna get through this. Anyway, and let's try to delete the. It may be in the Proton folder. The configuration. I've seen that sometime because it's in the user app data, so that's why they need to be in the Wine folder. And I don't understand why they do that. Why just don't put it in the game folder itself? What the game the game is called 68 68 82 86 82 86 82 86 82 86 yeah 86 82 yeah. Let's see. Ooh, where do we think it is? User public, oh not public, Steam user, app data, local, always, you know, just gonna delete the complete, delete the folder. Then I'm gonna make a new folder when I start the game again. And if the settings is in that folder, then it should reset the settings. Yeah, first time startup. That should do it. I hope that should do it. Ugh. I hate when. Why do you put the config file inside either the save game? I hate when they do that, or inside the. I can understand if you put in that kind of the save game because then when you load the save game, don't have to reconfigure everything again. But at the same time, if you lose the same game, you also lose the settings. The second, see that helps. It was in that folder. The second is the second. No, just keep everything epic. Second is when they put in the F folder, then either local or most of the time it's local files and ignite the game, and then they have a setting something like in there. I don't know why. It's just confusing. I think they do it that way because if they delete the game, they're not gonna delete that folder. That means when you install the game again, they don't have to cloud the folder, so you still have the settings. I think that's the right reason to do it. I'm not sure, but that's I hate it when they do it. I really do. Everything should be inside the game folder, and when you delete the game folder, you delete everything. Even the save games should be there. The thing they're beginning to do where they put the save game inside the documents or my games is kind of irritating too. Especially when they cannot do it right. Like, why does do that now? That don't make sense. I just want the game. That's really make no fucking sense. I just want the game with no problem. Don't tell me because I quit the game inside a fucking game and now it crashes because the save game or whatever doesn't work anymore. Because that make no sense. And if that is the case, then fuck this live game service. Live. Uh, yeah, config info. Let's check this one out. This just tells where all the DLLs are. And it's a good one if you want to manually set your one game up. I know you cannot see this. Maybe I should just share my screen. That will be better. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Why is this morning? Yes. Oh, cool. Yeah. This one. There's one tell all where all the DLLs for the Proton 20, which is the one I'm using. Kind of a good way if you know how to do this manually. Actually, best thing you can do is actually yeah, copy that and save it somewhere. Then when you make a wine folder, put that one in, because this one tells where the front and all of that is the Proton, the version you're using. It tells where Steam is. If it's Steam you're using, this one you may need to change if you use Wine. Uh, Install Steam and Wine, then they need to know where the Steam one is. This one I'm not 100% sure what is, and the same here with Steam. This one I still don't know what is. Then something is false, something is true. I'm not sure what that is. Then we have all the decompiler and every other DLLs, which is really cool. I think this one is all. This one is this one. So this one you need all the DLC in this folder here. I think it's done. I'm tired of waiting. Oh, closely done. I didn't find the config files. Uh, config. Normally is in users and then this one and this one and then this should be local or local. Uh, did I find it? I don't think. I think this is Unreal Engine's configuration files. Yeah, there was. It just says use version 2. I thought so. Saved config here. Crash. Crash report. Doesn't tell me anything at all. And it should be done now, right? If they're gonna crash again, I'm gonna try to open in. I should never close the game. That's the problem, man. I hate the fucking live service for this reason, and of course it's Microsoft. Microsoft is so fucking bad at making games. Fucking hate Microsoft. Okay, they didn't make the game. They published the game. But they're still a company under the Microsoft company. They may not have been the one making the game, but they still own the company that made the game. Now at least compiling a lot of shades. That mean I gonna crash again, right? Or what? Yeah. I don't know. Should we try? Let's try with the wine proton and see what happens. Also, a good thing when you're compiling the XVK as I am, the best you really can do is try to start the game in different proton versions, because every proton version have different ways to compile the files. So when you have opened the game in different proton version, you have more compiled file in the DXVK, and that you that make you have more actual data when you're running the game. And it was also good to actually play the game on different computers. I probably should, if I was smart, actually try to one of some of the games, or not really one, just have them running in some of the on my laptop, just to compile some DXVK, not really playing them. And this game forced completely. I didn't like that. Maybe I should then try with I don't know. Oops, I didn't do that. Should I delete the game and install it again? I don't feel like it. I'm not gonna. Let's try something. I know. Uh, uh, I close some of those. No need to have them open. I already had the Proton DBO magazine. Uh, let's see what this says about the. Stop doing that! Stop doing that! Is this gold? Let's try that. And it crashed again. I can feel that. Or what? Maybe it didn't. Maybe actually it didn't crash. Did that work? Running Proton 7? Hmm. No, it crashed out. Or what? Yeah, it crashed. Let's try this command there. I don't think it's gonna do anything, if I have to be sincere. Uh, uh, close. Bye. Home deck, data Steam Deck. This is the one I needed, not the Steam Deck version. No, let's try to see if it's one. I don't think gonna do. It was the Steam Deck version. I didn't think of that. Loading, 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 loading. How much RAM does you? So use 2 VRAM, 10 gigabyte RAM. That's actually most of my RAM. Hate games that use so much RAM. Don't use that much GPU and CPU. That's always something. Request again. I may gonna use the white one, see if that's not gonna change because that was the thick version. Come on, crash so I can get on with my life. That's what's really frustrating is the game did start. But I'm pretty sure it's the fucking Brexit 12. But ooh. Let's try this. Let's actually try this. We need to delete that one because we need this one. And then we need in the end of all this. To X12, right? To X12, yes. I don't use AMD. I'm already have that one in. This one seems really need to be in the. I don't know how do people find out command like this. I always have that one in. Okay, let's try that. Let's try again. Also, I need to put it back on. Oh, this one. And then I'm gonna delete the config files and see if they may gonna change. It should open in Vulkan now, by the way, because I said dot. Yeah, see it one in Vulkan because I said it should open into XX12. The slash DX12. That's me telling Steam it should want to give it to XX12. And the other one was the telling the game that where you should find the battle eye. So the battle eye gonna open wide in one time. I'm not even wondering. I'm wondering if it. Maybe I should start Steam in one time and see that maybe help. I'm gonna want to do this because that may be why they fucking up. I'm not 100% sure. What I think is funny is you can see the game is running. The video here is running in 30 FPS, but you clearly can see my FPS in 232 FPS, and the video is not in full speed. That's I find weird. Some games gonna lock the video at 30 or 60 FPS because if they don't, the video gonna run at the same speed as your monitor, and my monitor is 240, so they will be all the way through. And for me, that's just bad scripting. Where this you can see they running close to my full speed of my screen, and you don't see the windows the video playing any faster because it's good scripting. Somehow I feel like gonna crash again. Let's see, yeah, that's my FPS limit because that's my screen. I always put the FPS limit on my screen, and they're gonna crash again. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. I don't know. What did I do wrong? I'm gonna end this live stream and then I'm gonna delete the game. I'm gonna install the game again and see if that's gonna help. Install. And I'm gonna let you wait for it to install because it takes like 20 minutes or something. Because it's like 30 gigabyte. Even though I can download 100 megabyte, this thing still